Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check. Shit crazy. Yeah. Let me see something. Can y'all hear me? Put a 1 in the chat. Hold on. Yeah. It says. Let's see what's going on. All right. Yeah, I just hit the button. All right. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Hello. Let's see. Go through this. Welcome to the goddamn Daily News with Freddy. Live on YouTube. Shout out to my Twitch crew. Okay, the Pup Daddy trial. We're gonna come back to the Pup Daddy trial where we left off on Twitch. But definitely let me see what the Velt News got going on X. If you ain't following the Velt News, make sure you're following the Velt News. Velt_news at VELT_news. NEWS. Spelled correctly. Okay, so we got breaking US Senate passes the No Tax on Tips Act. That was from yesterday. Yeah, that was from yesterday. Wait, Soulja Boy crashing on who? On Aiden. Soulja Boy crashes out on Aiden for only offering $75,000 to fight DDG. Yeah. Hold on, let's see what they talking about right here.
He said let me ask you a question. He said he's down to do both of y'all.
Wait, what is he want to fight? What he say? Yo, and make sure y'all put it in the chat. What the hell is Soulja Boy? He still beefing with that boy about that boy Churn?
He signed a contract. He want to fight. What he say? He don't want to fight. He said let me ask you a question. He said he's down to do both of y'all get 75 bands. Winner gets another 100.
75, man. That nigga cheap as hell, nigga. I need $1 million cash, nigga.
Drake,
stupid ass, peon ass nigga talking about 75 bands. Nigga, don't ever try me like that, nigga. What the fuck? Them nigga ain't got $1 million cash, nigga. That nigga better go suck dick on the side of the freeway, nigga, and kill himself, nigga. Fuck he talking about 75 bands. Man, get the fuck out my phone with this shit.
Wait,
tell
what?
DDG I'm gonna beat him up for free.
Wait,
but you my nigga though. You my nigga. When they get $1 million at least minimum, then holler at me. 75 bands, I go beat him up for nothing. If that's the case,
beat him up for nothing,
fuck, bro.
He signed a contract. He want to fight. What he say? He don't want to fight.
He said let me ask you a question. He said he's down to do both of y'all get 75 bands. Winner gets another 100.
85, man. That nigga cheap as hell, nigga. I need $1 million cash, nigga.
Drake,
stupid ass, peon ass nigga talking about 75 bands. Nigga, don't ever try me like that, nigga. What the fuck? Them nigga ain't got $1 million cash, nigga. That nigga better go suck dick on the side of the freeway, nigga, and kill himself, nigga. Fuck he talking about 75 bands. Man, get the fuck on my phone with this shit. Tell DDG I'm gonna beat him up for free.
Wait,
but you my nigga though. You my nigga. When they get $1 million at least minimum, then holler at me. 75 bands, I go beat him up for nothing. If that's the case.
Fuck, bro.
He signed a contract. He want to fight. What he say? He don't want to fight.
He said let me ask you a question. He said he's down to do both of y'all get 75 bands. Winner gets another 100.
85, man. That nigga cheap as hell, nigga. I need $1 million cash, nigga.
Drake,
stupid ass, peon ass nigga talking about 75 bands. Nigga, don't ever try me like that, nigga. What the fuck? Them nigga ain't got $1 million cash, nigga. That nigga better go suck dick on the side of the freeway, nigga, and kill himself, nigga. Fuck he talking about 75 bands. Man, get the fuck on my phone with this shit. Tell DDG I'm gonna beat him up for free.
Wait,
but you my nigga though. You my nigga. When they get $1 million at least minimum, then holler at me. 75 bands, I go beat him up for nothing. If that's the case.
Fuck, bro.
Yeah.
He signed a contract. He want to fight. What he say? He don't want to fight.
He said let me ask you a question. He said
I repeated this. Okay, my bad. It was repeated. Nobody want to. Boy, Soulja Boy, sit your ass down. Soulja Boy crazy. So one thing Soulja Boy know how to do, boys, get the internet talking. He know how to get the internet talking. DDG, boy, you better continue to do what you do. But Soulja Boy ain't gonna lie now on Twitch. Soulja Boy is he doing his thing. Soulja Boy said, fuck all that shit. He finna turn up on Twitch. All right, so Kanye repeating what hit. Wait, what? And it's accurate to what's going on. I ain't gonna touch that because these platforms, boy, they so mad with Kanye West. Boy, you subject to play Kanye West, boy, they ain't playing. They censoring it. They censoring the shit out of Kanye West and his content. They ain't got time for that. Yeah, turn me up, chat. Okay. So everybody did like, comment, and subscribe, right? I see y'all like this. If you don't know how to like the YouTube, just hit the X inside of the chat. And then once you hit the X, you'll see, okay, we got 10 likes. Okay. We got 10 likes. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay. My bad. Let me shut up. Okay, y'all did like. Okay. Y'all did like. Okay. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. You know. And Krista definitely. I guess that wrench. That's what that means. Admins. So I forgot who all I made an admin inside of YouTube, but definitely. You can check out the damn admin controls, because I ain't never really checked out YouTube live admin controls. Why are they burning their diplomas during the graduation? Wait, pro-Hamas grad students at Columbia University tear and burn. What kind of mess they got going on? Why are they sitting up here burning? What? Columbia University. Oh, that's in New York. Oh, okay. That's crazy. Hold on, let's see what they're talking about.
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! We say justice, you say how?
Oh, they on that. Oh, okay. Oh, that's crazy. Well, hey, support who you support. I ain't mad at them. Do what y'all do. But I don't know YouTube and their community guidelines and terms of service, or shit. I don't know what you can actually play and what they gonna violate you with. I ain't got time for that. Because you never know. We in the States, so yeah, definitely like, comment, and subscribe. According to reports, Rod Wade was arrested today. What? This boy then went back to jail? What the hell Rod Wade got going on? What the hell? Aggravated assault? January, February, March, April. Hold on. January, February, March, April. That's from April. Wait, what was he arrested for? These look like all April charges. What, did he have a warrant or something? Rod Wade need to go chill, bro. The hell they arrested him again for? Boy, that shit's crazy. Boy, keep going to aggravated assault. Bro, y'all, boy, leave that rap shit alone. That's why I don't trust them folks. When they tell me they rappers and all that old kind, like, bro, I'm not intervening into none of that. Like, bro, they tripping. They bugging. They bugged out with that. Yeah, old Chris Brown, huh? So Chris Brown with a message on his Instagram. So they finally released him. So he didn't have to wait. From the cage to the stage, Breezy Bowl. Shout out that boy Chris Brown. Free Chris Brown. And they need to leave Chris Brown alone, bro. And the reason why I say that, it's obvious. Like, it is. It's somebody who got it out for Chris Brown, man. We fuck with Chris Brown. We fuck with CB around this motherfucker at the Roosevelt. Shout out to that boy CB being free. Definitely free him and locked him up all in a goddamn he what? What Future say? He did what? The season of hands. He's what? Inside. Future, I don't know what you said. You must have spelled that wrong. He was arrested yesterday and released on bond today with felony charges. Oh, y'all talking about Rod Wade? Future, he did what? So Rod Wade did what? Future, you got to put it in the chat. I think it's misspelled in there. But free that boy. I'm glad Chris Brown, they did let him go so he can get back to his goddamn tour. Shout out to CB. We fuck with Chris Brown around here. Okay, so he was arrested. Okay, so all right. Wait, the White House posting about the persecution in South Africa. Hold on. Just shown in the Oval Office proof of persecution in South Africa. Hold on. Oh yeah, this is a lot of breaking news. Like, if you guys don't know, it's a lot of things that's coming out about South Africa, and the genocide and a bunch of persecution that's happening. Let's see what's going on, because
demand that at some point
the White House. Hold on, because apparently the White House posted this. So
there's nothing you can do. There's nothing this parliament can do with or without you. People are going to occupy land. We require no permission from you, from the president, from no one. We don't care. We can do whatever you want to do. Who are you to tell us whether we can occupy land or not? We are going to occupy land. Yes. South African, occupy land. That's who we are. Honorable member, want to do, you can withdraw my membership from this useless parliament.
Honorable. Yes, honorable member.
Must never be scared to kill. A
Wait,
revolution demands that at some point there must be killing because the killing is part of a revolutionary act.
What is they talking? Oh, boy, this is a what? Boy,
shoot to kill.
Oh, hell no! I can't do that on you. Oh shit! Oh, they doing too much. They doing too much. Oh no, they doing too much in that. God damn it, this ain't motherfucking Twitter. That motherfucker talking about them. Oh shit! I'm gonna have to watch that. And the White House posted that. Oh shit! Damn. Supposedly they unallowed the farmers to take their land. Yeah. Oh shit! That's what's going on. Oh. Shit. Also, that's why Elon Musk posted that probably talking about he can't put up Starlink because he ain't black. Man, what's going on? Bro, wait a minute. We might have to do that on Twitter Live one day. We gotta do that on Twitter where we got real freedom of speech. South Africa, oh, they going crazy over there, huh? The White House gave asylum to about 50 people to keep them from being Omar, your brother was there? That's crazy. Oh yeah, I gotta cover that. Oh yeah, I gotta get on top of what's going on in South Africa. They over there, oh boy, they talking about a real revolution. That boy sounding like Malcolm X. And it's 2025. You would think we're in the 60s. Man, that's crazy. Bitcoin reaches an all-time high at 109,000. Yep, shout out to Bitcoin jumping up. Experts believe Bitcoin could reach 1 million by 2030. Oh yeah, Bitcoin going to 1 million. That's going to 1 million. That's a fact. That's why they all mad now. The black and white liberals are saying Trump should not have done Mexico or getting sent back. What do you mean by that, Think? I don't understand. Most of them have not seen the video you just showed. Oh, yeah, that video. Oh shit, we only can talk about that over there on Twitter. That's some shit. Hold on, 275 illegal aliens arrested. San Antonio ICE operation nabs 275 illegal aliens with criminal records in San Antonio. But they do say Texas, boy. Texas and California. That's crazy. U.S. Immigrations and Customs Enforcement arrested over 275 illegal aliens, including 178 criminal aliens, during a 7-day operation focused on increasing public safety. Oh, here go Trump. Trump met with South African president. Let's play this. Hold on. Let's get to this.
Turn the lights down. Turn the lights down. And
turn the lights down.
It's right behind you.
Turn the lights down.
There's nothing this parliament can do. With or without you, people are going to occupy land.
Hold on.
No permission.
Turn the lights down.
From the president, from no one.
Oh, so they played the video for Trump. Let's listen to this.
Who are you to tell us whether we can occupy land or not?
Oh shit, they getting it going. Welcome to South Africa.
That's who we are. Never be scared to kill. A revolution demands that at some point there must be killing because the killing is part of a revolutionary act. Shoot, kill, come on, sir. Kill the poor, the farmer, kill the poor, the farmer.
What the hell is up? What is he talking about?
The man of DIDDY is a white man. So these people really want to hit them hard. Go after a white man. They feel a terrible pain because they attacked a white man. not be touched by our and so you will not be touched. There will be touched. Come on. But we're starting with this white mess. We're cutting the clothes of white mess. In Ghana. Shoot, kill.
Not that made Trump sit here and watch it. Boy, I want to hear what Trump got to say. Trump probably gonna go crazy. Boy, they trying to have a revolution over there in South Africa, huh? Where the hell they get that stadium from? South Africa got a stadium like that?
I'm saying to you, was not called for the killing of white people, at least for now. I can't guarantee the future. I mean, do you understand somebody watching that, especially as it gets shared on Twitter, they freak out. It sounds like
Shit, the Puff Daddy trial, shit, South Africa over there going crazy. Look at Trump. Look at Trump. Trump looking at all this. Look at Trump. Trump. Wake up, motherfucker. Wake up, Trump. You know what got Young Buck Chris, you know what Trump thinking. He goddamn Trump is like, what the hell they got going on?
Whether they like it or not, if they object, they can seek refugee in America.
Know what Trump thinking.
Now, this is very bad. These are the
He said it's very bad.
burial sites right here. Burial sites. Over 1,000
Over 1,000 burial sites.
white farmers. And those cars are lined up to pay love on a Sunday morning. Each one of those white things you see is a cross. And there's approximately 1,000 of them. They're all white farmers, the family of white farmers. And those cars aren't
White farmers. What are you talking about? White
they're
farmers. What the fuck is white farmers?
family member who was killed. And
The family members were
I've
unalive?
never seen anything like it.
Oh, so the thinker, so the South African president, he's showing the full context. Okay. Shoo. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy right there. Damn. Oh yeah, we gotta run that. Oh, we gotta talk about that. Well, thinker said it's only been going on for like 2 weeks. Oh no, we gotta get back to this. While we started talking about this damn Diddy trial. Damn P Valley shit. But that's crazy though what's happening in South Africa. And I'm glad, appreciate the Velp News. Shout out to the Velp News on X. Making sure I was aware of that. I didn't know nothing about that, what was going on. Been too busy listening over here to Cassie and all them about they freak offs. Been too caught up into the freak off shit. But definitely you guys make sure, come on, make sure you like the live. Like, comment, share. Make sure you guys share this as well. But welcome to the what's this? Why do people love to fucking text me when I go live? Like that should be crazy. I do. I just need to start turning my whole damn phone on do not disturb. But yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and definitely share out this YouTube live. We is live on YouTube. Shout out to all my people from Twitch that came over. Twitch.tv/Freddy Roosevelt. Shout out to you guys.
Turn the lights down.
Oh, let me mute that. Hold
Turn
on.
the lights down and
We already heard that. Shout out to the Velp News, Velp_news over there on X. Government just clapped back at Diddy's team again. Here's what just dropped in court. The prosecution says Dr. Is not going rogue. Her testimony will stick to what the judge already approved. She'll explain why victims stayed with abusers. Yeah, and that was some bullshit. That doctor ain't talked about shit. See, they go to $9,000 cash. Damn, not 9,000. They took a picture of the money. That ain't shit. In the fanny pack, the government exhibit. What is that? Visine. Hold on, let me blow this up. That ain't nothing but some damn. Hold on, I can't blow this up. Hold on. There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's Visine and what the fuck? So we got 9,000 in cash and Visine and I don't know what this other little white little tube is. That's crazy. Whatever that is. All right, so they showed that. And we're gonna get a quick rundown of what didn't happen so far in the Diddy trial today. But I wanted to jump to some other news before we get into all that other stuff today. What the hell is this? Frank Black's. Oh yeah, Frank Black. That's Pup Daddy, aka Diddy, the Diddler. This is his medication pick from the Diddy trial. Government exhibit. What the fuck is that? Anybody know what the fuck that is? Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm coming right back, y'all. Hold on. Oh shit. Hello. I'm back. Yeah, I had to answer that. Oh, that was an important phone call. I had to take can y'all hear me? Chat, y'all here? Put a one in the chat. Hold on, because I don't know what the fuck this is. Anybody let me know what the fuck is that? It looked like some goddamn I have no idea. Can y'all see it or do I need to hold on? Let me so Frank Black, that's Big used to be called Frank White. That was his nickname, alias, and Puff is Frank Black. What the take one tablet by mouth daily as needed for I don't even know, not take with what? I don't know what the fuck that shit is. What the fuck is that shit? Anybody know what the fuck that is? Oh, it's medication for seizure or panic. What the fuck you need that for? Panic or seizures? Is you for anxiety? Oh, anxiety. Oh. Is that what it is? I didn't know what the fuck it was. What the fuck that shit was for? It's crazy. Calm down, medicine. Oh, calm him down. Oh. Nerve pills, in other words. More pics from the Diddy trial. A bottle of medication in the left nightstand had 2 clear plastic bags filled with. Oh, there's the pink, the pink substance they had been talking about for the last couple of months. A bottle of medication in the left nightstand had 2 clear plastic bags filled with a pink substance. One of the bags tested positive for ketamine, and the other had a mixture of MDMA and ketamine, according to Homeland. So that's basically Molly and ecstasy, right? Am I right? Is that what ketamine is? Molly and ecstasy, MDMA? Y'all have to put it in the chat because what the fuck is the MDMA? And what the fuck is the ketamine? I think I recall somebody saying that means ecstasy and Molly. A closer look into Diddy's nightstand. This pic is from the Department of Justice government exhibit. What the fuck? Is that candy? Why all this shit look like Tylenol and take one tablet? What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck is this pink shit? Yeah, this is a Jolly Rancher. What the hell a Jolly Rancher got to do with this? Well, I'm acting like Polo now. Like me and Polo be no. What the fuck Jolly Ranchers got to do with this? And what is this? What is this shit right here? Hopefully y'all can see this. The shit I'm circling, these pink candy thing. I know this is a goddamn blue Jolly Rancher. That ain't drugs. I know Mr. Jolly Rancher is like, what the fuck I got to do with these pills? That's crazy. I don't know what the fuck that is. Shit. This is some crazy shit. Y'all gotta let me know. Y'all gotta put it in the goddamn chat. I don't know what half this shit is. I know the goddamn Jolly Rancher all involved. Hold on. Inside Diddy's nightstand. Pick from the Department of Justice government exhibit. What the hell? Oh, that's where it came from. Okay. Hold on. Let's blow this up. What the hell is this? You got a brush. You got the remote. That's an Apple TV remote. pills. Oh, that's a Jolly Rancher. Okay, so he got Jolly Ranchers and all that old kind of shit in the nightstand. Okay. Shit, he said, goddamn, he was a drug addict. Shit. But that did his nightstand pics from the. Shit, he's a goddamn a drug addict. Shit. He need his goddamn pills. Okay, we got the goddamn Louis bag. What is this? That look innocent. What's this though? What's in this shit? Hold on. Ain't too much going on in this picture. It look like a bunch of water bottles, the Louis bag. All right. I don't see too much going on in there. I don't know what this shit is back there. Yeah, ain't too much going on in that picture. All right. What else we got, Velt News? What is the wireless? Oh, yeah. See, that's that picture from earlier. I don't know what is the wireless some shit. And I'm still trying to figure out what is this strawberry shit. See this wireless right here. If y'all can see this. I don't think in Ladyburg nasty ass is probably the goddamn the banana holder. A man's banana. Right there. That right there. I don't know what the hell that is. The high heels, okay. So Cassie must have been in these goddamn red or these women. What is this strawberry and what is this shit? Green apple something. This shit. Is this weed? This look like what the fuck they call legal weed today? I don't know what this is. What's a intense vibration? Yeah, Chris, I'm fucking lost. I don't know this drug shit. I don't do goddamn drugs. Shit, I don't know what happened. All that shit look like Tylenol to me. Tylenol and aspirin. Fuck around, been and went to one of them parties and I got a headache. Somebody got Tylenol, the motherfuckers, and handed you goddamn it all kind of shit. Over there, the goddamn freak offs. You thinking you asked for some damn Tylenol and you on goddamn X and goddamn mushrooms and them shrooms. Now this mirror picture was crazy too. I couldn't decipher some of this shit when I seen it earlier. I was like, what the fuck is this mirror picture shit? All this shit, this is a government exhibit 1B dash 252. Like, look at this shit. Shit all on the mirror. I was like, what the fuck is all this shit? Can y'all say, I know this, what do you want? With a question mark. And who over here writing in lipstick? It look like a bunch of lipstick shit. Got Listerine and cologne and toothpaste and Kleenex, the phone, and man, what the fuck? Who writes on it? What are you writing on the wall? What the fuck is this? Y'all ever seen that movie? Well, y'all might not be old enough to know what the movie Basic Instinct was. But that's some old Basic Instinct shit. Writing on the wall and tie you up and ropes and chains and all this old shit. I don't know. Hey, welcome to the goddamn rubber ducky land. And y'all gonna know why I say rubber ducky land. Fuck a freak off. I'm gonna call that shit the rubber ducky land. Look, see, they go to peel. I say all this shit. Look at this shit. Look, you got peels. Blue peel, pink peels, white peel, yellow peel. I don't know what color this is. It's like a light brown peel. Shit's all crazy. Shit, that nigga, shit, he had them goddamn, he's a pill popper. One pill popping on him. Okay, so this is Don Hughes, the what is it, psychologist or whatever the fuck that took the stand today. Don Hughes. Good, clean white woman with them blue eyes. Look at her. She took the stand today. Like she know the psyche of Cassie, and Cassie been traumatized and manipulated. That's what she got on the stand to prove and try to say Cassie was manipulated by Puff Daddy and all this money. Then you got Holly Baird or whatever her name is. This Puff publicist. Look at her. Oh, good, clean black woman with this good wig on. Yeah, she got her nails done. Yeah. Whoever that is. What else we got? We got old Meek Mill to my some. Who called? Who daddy? Wait, Meek called him daddy? Who said that?
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Wait, what he did? He
what's up, King Son?
He called that boy daddy.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you.
Oh shit. See that? Now that's some crazy shit. He let Pup Daddy call him. Yo, Meek Mill, log out. Meek Mill, log the fuck out. Meek Mill, log the fuck out. Shit, cause now we know what the fuck that mean. We know what that mean. Meek Mill had a mask on in the nude. Damn, Meek Mill, I thought. Well, Meek Mill, he's still a real nigga, but because you got real gangster niggas who in prison doing life. They real niggas. But got another man, they sitting in another man's lap. That's why them women, y'all better be careful. Y'all got all the men out here like T-Banks. T-Banks, I'm a real nigga. I'm a real. Khadijah to I got a real man. But T-Banks, he got another man calling him daddy and giving him rubber duckies. And Lady Bird putting the rubber ducky in his forbidden hole. Man, let's move it on. Let's move it on. Let's move it on. Yeah, they had rope and look at all this shit. Rope and high heels and another government exhibit, 1B 251. Look at all this. Look at this. Boy, that boy was a freak. He's a very freaky boy. Look at that. Y'all see this right here? Look, hold on. Zoom in. Look at it. See, that was for the woman. Look at that. Got the whips. She got the stockings and look at the high heels. Oh, shoot. They got the robe. They got the clear high. Oh, shit. Hey, hold on. Wait a minute. What is all this 50 Shades of Grey shit? Hold on. Oh, shit. Not the bra with the. Wait a minute. What is that? Wait, so she got it around her neck and. Oh, shit. Hold on. Wait a minute. Kids log off. Damn, hold on. We can't talk about that. We PG-13. This is daily news with Freddy. God damn, they got some. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hold on. Let me get my notepad out. I gotta remember that one. Damn, that's the way some women want it. Oh shit. Damn. Welcome to goddamn 50 Shades of Cassie and Diddy. Oh shit. Cassie like it like that, huh? Now here go the picture. Yep, we got there. Got there. Oh, we there now. The baby oil with the rubber ducky. Hey, meant the rubber ducky. Yeah, the rubber ducky man. Right there. There go the little duck. Circling him right there. Okay, then Lady Bird gonna tell me, I didn't see no duck. Lady Bird, you know about them goddamn purple tops. No, we're gonna zoom in. Bam. We're gonna put it right here. We're gonna get Mr. Ducky. There you go, right there. Look like he's smoking a cigarette. Meant the rubber ducky man. Now, that is clear. We're gonna leave the evidence up there. Mr. Rubber Ducky, now he didn't see everything. That's the one who gonna testify. That is the true key witness in this trial. Like my man Polo said. They go to key witness right there. The duck. The duck seen everything. See, the police and the feds, they missed something. They were too busy worrying about these baby oil bottles and the purple top lube or whatever that Astroglide bush. There go Mr. Rubber Ducky. The Rubber Ducky, there you go. Key witness. That's my friend. Yeah, I got Mr. Rubber Ducky phone number. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He ain't been subpoenaed, none of that. Mr. Rubber Ducky say he is out the country. Nobody subpoenaed him, and he don't know nothing. He don't know nothing. And then you got this nitrous oxide, what the food grade, what the fuck gas? What they got laughing gas? And even this shit right here to the right. What you got laughing gas for? So Cassie was getting punished. You putting it in every hole God gave her, the forbidden hole and the garden he gave her. And then they was laughing. There's the gas and this shit right here, the whatever, the laughing gas shit. Great. Oh yeah, we back here. Okay, we've been through that. I got the goddamn Obama pills. All right. I got the motherfucking laughing gas shit going on. I said, what kind of shit is that? You got laughing gas shit? That shit crazy. Crazy something. All right. I guess that's it. Hold on. What else we got? I think we went through everything, huh? Oh yeah, that's it. First group of refugees fleeing persecution in South Africa have arrived. Okay, so First group of white refugees fleeing persecution. Damn, not they persecuting them in South Africa. That's, oh shit. They getting in South Africa, huh? That's crazy. Hold on. Let's see what's going on. Come on, we ain't got no updates on the trial shit. Come on, Belt News. What we at with the where we left off at? Hold on. Oh, shit, I gotta go find this shit myself. Hold on. Thought we was up to date. Hold on. Direct tomorrow. AUSA said so. Maybe there's more anyway. No, otherwise to anchor for immunity before testifying in federal court. Oh, hold on. What we missing? Hold on. Wait a minute now. What's going on? Hold on. Where's the goddamn? Email chain is about Gina, and Gina's out of the case. She's not coming. So that third witness, Gina, is not coming. AUSA, she's in the indictment. They could get her, and they're choosing not to. I'll submit a letter by two. Hold on, wait a minute. We gotta get into this. Hold on. We gotta get into this. So Gina is in shit. Where are we at? Hey, Belt News. What was we at? Damn. Y'all listen. Y'all got me. All right. Let me take that down. While we get that together. We gotta. Hold on. We gotta figure that one out. Come on, Velp News. Velp News. I need to be able to just go start directly to the and where we left off today, because they got some shit going on over there. Hold on. Damn, hold on. We missed a lot. Hold on. See, I knew once I stopped taking that shit serious. Hold on. They didn't brought up Gina. I'm trying to get to her. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see something. Hold on. Let me have to find this. Y'all got to give me like 2 seconds, chat. Hold on. All right. Hold on. Hopefully this shit don't. Y'all let me know. Let me see something. Y'all still with me, right? Y'all can hear me? Put one in the chat. Hold on. Let me figure something out right quick. Shit. I get to the bottom of this shit. What the fuck did I miss? I'm trying to find the rest of this. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see something. Yeah, we gotta figure out what the fuck is going on, because that shit is crazy what's happening right now. Let me do this real quick. Hold on 1 second. We better get to the bottom of this shit. You better goddamn keep me out of this motherfucking loop and all this crazy shit going on. Hopefully y'all still can hear me. I'm doing something on the back end. I am doing something on the back end. Let me see something. Hold on. Let me see something. Okay, cool. Let me do that. Bam. Now, can y'all hear me? The break part go down. No, don't DM me. Y'all trying to DM? All y'all do is just put it on the Velt page. That's all I need you to do, and I can go to the Velt page and the Velt News, and then go from there. Just tell me or pin it. All you gotta do is pin it to the profile. Did y'all pin it on the Velt News? Yes or no? Y'all still can hear me, right? Let me see something. Let me get this recap and let me pull this up right quick. Where is this? Okay. All right, let me get the morning recap right quick and then I'll get to that. Shit. But then we can do the evening as I get this. Let's see something. Oh, but y'all still here, right? Let me see.
Critical psychologist Dr. Dawn Hughes took the stand this morning on day 8 of the Diddy trial in an effort by the state to try and explain to the jury some of the conflicting testimony that they may have perceived from Cassie Ventura. And Cassie is one of the state's alleged sex trafficking victims, courtesy of defendant Sean Puffy Combs. And her testimony was designed to help the jury better understand why it is that she seems to express so much love for Diddy, while purportedly being coerced into behavior against her will. I'm Joe Neerman, aka Good Logic. I'm an attorney down the courtroom. I'm covering this trial every single day. If you want more attorney perspectives as to how this trial is proceeding, I urge you to please make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell so you get all notifications as I drop 2 videos a day, in addition to doing a live stream at night where I go into much greater detail as to what we saw earlier that day. Now, Dr. Hughes came up and said that she wanted to address 4 different areas as to how trauma victims will react to that trauma, and specifically addressing why someone who's a victim and a long-term victim of domestic violence would stay in that abusive relationship, as well as how they cope with that abuse, how they end up expressing it and disclosing it, and how it affects their memory. And the objective here, again, was to try and help the jury better understand what's going on. She's in this abusive relationship, according to her testimony, on and off for 11 years and keeps going back. As Dr. Hughes explained, and beneficial from the state's perspective, ended up using language that Cassie herself used during her testimony when she was giving, when Dr. Hughes was expressing how a typical long-term sufferer of domestic violence will tend to act. Now, Dr. Hughes never conducted any interviews of Cassie, never spoke with her. She's what they call a blind expert, in that she looks at different reports and tries to gather what she sees going on in the news about the story, much like any of you may be following what's going on in the news, and tries to get an overall picture. But this is not Cassie's specific psychologist. She's never sat down and met with Cassie at all. She's talking in general as an expert who understands how a typical domestic violence sufferer would react to that trauma. And she said that, and she expressed in exceeding detail exactly why it is that someone would stay in that abusive relationship, how they're looking to recapture what they saw in the past, different methods that they use to try and cope and deal with that abuse, and the justifications that they use. She talked about minimization, how the victim will usually often not disclose it with anyone for a myriad of reasons, such as shame or embarrassment, fear of not being believed. And she talked about that, how the abuser tends to act in these relationships, and a lot of it seemed very consistent with testimony that we heard from Cassie. She talked about using financial power in order to try and keep that person feel physically under your control. He talked about how they may threaten and engage in emotional abuse, try and make the person feel lesser than, try and make them feel strip them of their independence by making them feel that they need this other person, both financially and also to try and reclaim the respect and admiration that they got during the honeymoon phase of the relationship. And that there's a continual effort to try and get back to that honeymoon phase, and a hope that if they can try to find a way to manage the situation, that they will succeed in coming back to the good periods, the good times. But that throughout their coping methods is that they act like someone who has PTSD and they're walking on eggshells.
No, he giving us a recap about the morning. I was trying to get into this, all the stuff that happened this morning, but there's some other shit that went on this evening about a bunch of other shit. Somebody don't come in here with that sleepy shit, bro. That's the case, boy. I'd rather listen to goddamn T Banks talk about nothing and talking in circles. But he giving a recap.
What are you talking about? What you want me to come through here yelling? Just got here. I don't know what's
No, you
going
weren't yelling. You sound like you sleep, bro. If you
I'm
sleep,
calm. What are you talking about? I'm just calm.
oh,
What
you
do you
sound
mean?
like
You
you
want me to
sleep.
yell?
This
No,
ain't
I'm
got
not
nothing to do with
asleep.
damn
I'm
yelling.
just calm. What are you
I'm
talking
just
about?
explaining to you what's
Don't
going
worry
on.
about it. Give me 20 minutes. You're
Hey,
5 hours later talking crazy.
Krista, did we get the timestamp or the stuff we missed from the day? Because they didn't mention some other shit. I'm like, oh, okay. Because Kate Cuddy, apparently he's not going to take the stand today, but they said Thursday. Today is Wednesday, right? Today Wednesday, right? Y'all put it in the chat. Yeah, I think it's Wednesday. So I think Kate Cuddy is supposed to take the stand tomorrow. So that other shit, because I know they brought up Gina, that third witness that came up missing. Hold on. Let me go back and see if it's posted. All right, let me take that off. Let me go. Jim White ain't talking about nothing. Krista, he gonna ignore you. You know, Jim White on some.
I don't see no comments. Oh, I don't see what they. Oh, yeah.
How you don't see the comments? And you in the studio? They on the. I put them on the screen.
I see them right
You
here.
know, stop
I
all that
just can't.
crying,
Oh,
bro.
join the chat right here. Yeah.
Come on, bro. Like, stop all that crying, bro.
Okay.
I don't know what the hell that. Okay. Okay. Back from chat. Okay. Oh, I took not answer the Fifth Amendment grounds. Hold on. During the break, they bring in George Boca's Fifth Amendment. Okay, cool. Is that where we left off? Oh, Krista, then we could have we could have did the same thing then. I didn't know that. I forgot all about that. We could have, Krista, can you hear me? Don't all relationships get out of the honeymoon phase? Yeah. Who in the honeymoon phase? Hold on. Matter of fact, I'll just do it. Hold on. Where did we stop? I forgot. Read it first. Here's rated. Okay, yeah, we stopped right there. They said break. Okay, they said they're back. Your Honor, we mean about exhibit over the break. We object to hearsay statement. I feel you for Mr. Combs. He could be saying blah blah blah. We'll pick it up after Dr. Hughes. Please get her back on the stand. Witness entering, jury entering. Okay, well, you are with the American Psychological Association. Where? All right. Oh, this is where we at then. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Yeah, we can go through it this way. Hold on. I know what I'm gonna do. Hold on, Krista. I know what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. Just do it, my goddamn. Hold on. I see. I forgot all about that. I could have just. Hold on. What up, Lisa? Not Lisa in the building. We got Lisa in the building. Hello. Hold on, Lisa. We goddamn. We finna get that Pup Daddy trial. We finna get all this information. We finna go through this. Hello. Lisa in the goddamn building. Lisa said she's sick of y'all shit. Lisa got all the way. Not Lady Bird did. Now T Banks, wherever T Banks at, somebody go get the rubber ducky man. Now Lady Bird done prove her point. Now she went and got Lisa. Lisa all on Facebook. She came way to YouTube. T Banks. Now Lady Bird gonna pack you up. They gonna pack you up. T Banks. T Banks, you gotta get right, my boy. You got to get right.
Oh, I see what they got now. Let me see, man. I got to join. I had to do that.
You said what?
I see how they do.
What are you talking about?
Nah, I was saying, how can I join? I have to.
Join what?
No.
Huh? All right, what are you talking about, bro? Is you all cool? Huh? You trying to join what?
No, you're saying to join the chat, you have to
to join the chat. Boy, it's YouTube.
Yeah, I know it. I don't know why mine's not connected to something. I thought I had it connected.
What, your YouTube?
I don't have it connected. It's this phone.
Huh?
Nah, because I'm not on the computer with it. I'm on the phone with it.
Oh, you're on your phone. Oh, okay, okay, okay.
You have to do it on here too.
Said the well.
No, I didn't want to do that. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh my God.
You didn't want to do what? Now they calling my phone. Oh man, Jimmy White ain't gonna be able to read this, man. Oh yeah, Lisa. Oh, we got the rubber ducky man. Shoot, you ain't seen that? That was crazy. Got the rubber ducky man. They got baby all with goddamn purple tops with the rubber duckies. It ain't a freak off no more. It's the rubber ducky land. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh damn, we done missed a lot, bro. Chris, I might need you to find out where I'm leaving off. And then somebody gonna have to bag me up on this one though. Yet. Because Jimmy White ain't got common sense to back me up on this. Not for what I'm trying to do. Shit. None of damn kids is calling. Holy shit. Let me see here. Damn, it's a lot. Not they had their shit together today. I thought they was gonna sit up here and play after the break. They got a bunch of shit going on today. Let me see. Damn, did I do that right? That's who's correct. Damn. Sorry that it wasn't shorter. Okay. That was that. Okay. I don't remember what the fuck I just left off. All right, so we missed a lot. That's gonna be crazy. But they limiting the fucking What up, Ape? Ape in the building. All right, so
Oh, I see what's going on. That's why I was asking for that. Oh, you live on YouTube. That's it.
I told you that. Boy, I'm not on no Twitch.
I didn't know this.
Doing what? Read the room, bro. You acting worse than Lady Bird. Hold on. Trying to see where I'm gonna stop, Krista. Because I'm gonna jump through this so fast. I just wanted to jump to it. Says 1 hour ago. So this last one I'm doing, Krista, is gonna say 1 hour ago. You should have it from there. Okay, cool. Krista, you could take over from there. So it says 1 hour ago. You should be able to take over from there. Let me go with the shit. Where did I start? Okay, boom, boom, boom. Only running option for examination where, boom. Okay. All right, I'm gonna just start from here. Dr. Hughes, this is a different role. Combs, people said, you have not gathered information about this case, right? Dr. Hughes, I am not rendering an opinion on any individual. Then Box says, there's someone named Cassie, but you don't know what she said, right? Dr. Hughes says, I don't. Then put this up. Combs people says, you're testifying across the river in EDYN, right? The doctor says, right. Then Puff people lawyer says, and you say the same thing, even though the cases are different, correct? The doctor says it's to help the juries understand, but it's their job to consider their case, right? That's what was stated. And I'm gonna go through this shit fast because we missed a lot. So Combs lawyer said, you didn't publish data on the patients you have evaluated, do you? The doctor says it's confidential. So I can't cross-check your experience, the bias of what you are saying, right? People might go to a civil lawyer to make a little money, right? Question mark. Objection. Judge says, let's move on. In civil litigations, you might look for litigating, right? You gave a webinar about giving expert witnesses testimony, right? The doctor says yes. For battered women, let me show you DX. So apparently it's an example. Judge sidebar. So the jury's the judge says, jury, we're going to send you to the jury room for a bit. All rise. The jury's leave. And the judge says, yesterday, Mr. Shapiro submitted an exhibit ex parte. Now reviewing a document. What should I focus on? Then the AUSA say, it shouldn't show the witness has a bias. Let's put the next one up. Then the judge says, she can be shown the document about training domestic violence advocates and asks if she remembers, but I won't admit it as evidence until she denied it and it becomes prior yada yada, a prior inconsistent statement. So the witness re-enters, then the jury says comes back, and then of course, does this document refresh your recollection? The doctor says, let me look at it more closely. The fourth part of it is about navigating cross-examination, right? And the doctor says yes. Most of your income comes from court-related work, right? And the doctor says no, maybe half. You've raised your rate to 600. Doctor says it's been the same for the same time, but you've raised it, right? The doctor says basically depend on others. And I'm just trying to rush through this because I ain't trying to sit on this shit all day. You've been retained hundreds of times, but you've never came into court and testified in defense of a man accused of a sex crime. The doctor, that's correct. So basically, this doctor has never been in a courtroom based around a man about sex crimes. I don't evaluate offenders. You met with the prosecution 6 times to prepare your testimony, right? The doctor says correct. Then the prosecution says, can we have a sidebar? The judge says, you may. Sidebar. Okay. So they're back. Did you discuss the topics with the prosecutors? The doctor says, with all due respect, it was mostly me educating them. But you know nothing about the case. Were you advising them on how to present evidence in domestic violence cases? That's what the defense is asking this doctor. So the defense is now once again saying, didn't you help them write briefs? Then the prosecution says, can we have a sidebar? The judge says, yes, but I'll keep it brief, shorter than last. The sidebar hasn't, in fact, been shorter. The judge, sorry that it wasn't shorter. Boom, 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 whatever. They talking about a bunch of nothing. So the prosecution, you received some filings to the court in this case. It was all related to the subject of your expert testimony, right? The doctor says, correct. In fact, we redacted Dr. Hughes. You did. Let me get to the next one. You are a board certified forensic psychologist, right? The doctor says, what are they saying? Recross. Your defense work is almost entirely for victims of domestic violence, right? The doctor says, I'm not sure that's true. You work with Mr. Brian Steele, who was defending a woman charged with reacting to domestic violence, right? Yes. Oh shit! Not this is the same doctor that helped the same Brian Steele that's on Puff lawyer team. Mr. Steele decided not to use you after meeting with you. The judge says, "Move on, no further questions." The judge said, "Next witness." So they brought in the government now calls George Capelin. Damn, they got that doctor up out of there real good, real clean. That's crazy. Okay, so let me see. I guess we there, right? When did you work for Combs Enterprise? Capelin, 2013 to 2 years? That's crazy. That is not a long time to be around him. What fell under that holding company? Clothing, liquor, entertainment. I was executive assistant to the chef. To the chef? Operation officer. Chef, basically, chief operating officer, I meant. Sorry about that. Chief operating officer. That's the COO. But the prosecution then says, where did you work? 1710 Broadway, New York City. Yeah, YouTube chopping this shit up when you copy and paste. What was your next position? Executive assistant to the chairman, Mr. Combs, from September of 2014 to September 2015. Who did you report to? Miss, oh, that's KK. She essentially ran Mr. Combs' life. Where did you report? He said Los Angeles, or he or she or whatever this person is. I don't know. What did you do? Capelin says, carried his bags, made such things where when he wanted them, as he trusted me more, he had me around more. Oh shit, I jumped down too far. Okay, we're back. As he trusted me more, he had me around more. I'd set up the hotel rooms. How many hours a week? 80 hours a week to 100 hours a week. Then we got, how much did you get paid? $125,000 a year to start. What did you do in the mornings? Make sure everything was in the bed, the bathroom, the breakfast cooked. He was recording a mixtape, so we worked late. Okay, that's that part. Who was security? Uncle Paul Lee, D-Rock, and Ruben. Later licensed security in the second half of 2015. How frequently did you communicate with Mr. Combs? Multiple times. Multiple times a day. Things could be found in the back. iPad, drugs, whatever. Did he threaten you? He threatened my job. How often? Maybe monthly. He'd say he was only to be surrounded by the best people and that he wasn't. For example, he went me for 1 liter of water and I brought back 2.5 liters. He said no. Whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean. They must be misspelling coming out of that courtroom. How did you travel? On his jet or going in it to make sure it's all set up, or going in advance? I'm pretty sure they were saying going in advance to make sure everything was set up. How did you set up the hotel rooms? There was a bag. I unpacked it, clothes, candles, Astroglide, yada yada, baby oil. Bought this. Often me. So who bought this? And the person Kaplan is saying basically they did. In what cities did you set up hotel rooms? LA, New York, Miami. In LA, Mr. C, Bel Air, the Intercontinental in New York City. Capelin says Trump by Columbus Circle. In Miami, the SLS. How was it booked? It was booked by Frank Black, which is Diddy's alias name. Based on Biggie's Frank White? Yes, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be yes. Would you clean up rooms? Yes. Bottles of baby oil, Gatorade, once brown, powder on the counter of the bathroom sink. Why did you clean up not hotel staff? So basically, I guess they asking Kaplan, why did he clean up and not the hotel staff? It was implied, protect his public image. I was keen on doing that. So basically, this person is admitting they was there to protect his public image. Pup that, aka puppy. Explain Combs. Ejection, judge say overruled. Kaplan then states, I found hotels would sell photos to newspapers to shame guests. Did he reach out to you from the room for food, clothes, sometimes drugs? I did it. What drugs? What? I don't even know what a DOPP, dope kit, or whatever the fuck that is. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Illegal drugs. I object to the term illegal. What other drugs? Then he says Advil, ketamine. What he asked for. I picked up the drugs for him. MDMA. Who asked? And Capelin says Mr. Combs. LA, Miami. Yeah, Lisa, they on that Diddy juice. Yeah, this the Diddy juice. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. In Miami, Mr. Combs asked me to call the person. He came and gave me a bag of pills, MDMA. I gave him cash. I gave the pills to Mr. Combs. And in LA, Capelin says, I went out and met the person. In Hollywood, I gave money. He gave me a bag. Oh shit, we'll break for the day. I went out and met the person in Hollywood. I gave the money. He gave me a bag. Well, we'll break for the day. This is what the judge says. Wait, there's more. So they trying to prove drug trafficking based on that, what I'm listening to. But still, it just sounds like he's a fucking addict. The defense will be able to prove easy. Okay, so Puff is an addict and he was sending out other people to buy drugs for him so he can get high and be drunk as fuck. Wait, there's more. The email chain is about Gina, and Gina is out of the case. She's not coming. AUSA or the prosecution says she's in the indictment. They could get her here, and they're choosing not to. I'll submit a letter by 10 p.m. in the docket. Tomorrow, Mr. Cuddy. Oh, yeah. So King Cuddy will be on the stand tomorrow. That is confirmed. So tomorrow, okay, yeah. So we all might get us some sleep. That's it. Chris said, that's it. Bam. Kid Cuddy will hit that stand tomorrow. So there's that. So based off all of that shit, what do you guys think? Put it in the chat. Hopefully I wasn't going too fast. I was just trying to get through that shit. I wasn't going to sit there and go through all that bullshit. But what are you guys thinking as I find this other shit? Because it sounds like, what are they fucking proving? He's a fucking drug addict who got the freak off with the rubber duckies. But what are you guys thinking? Let me know something. Talk to me, Tat. Come on, y'all be too quiet for me. Not Pop the Balloon new season. I mean, new episode is up. Boy, Jimmy White, that girl, Danica, boy. But she got a hood. Boy, she in all that red today. I said, oh, Lord.
Yeah. I was sitting on that, man. You know, they didn't tie Dirk to another situation, too.
The what?
You saying that? You saying that about Dirk? Dirk put out a hit on the witness family, and they charging him with that now. Dirk's so crazy. He ain't never come out. He's so crazy.
Boy, somebody done put the rubber ducky up with Puff Daddy picture with the baby all with the rubber ducky. I'm telling you shit. Yo, I'm telling y'all, the rubber ducky is the star of the show. Yo, somebody got it up. Go chaos. Yo, this is crazy. The rubber duckies. I'm telling you. Yo, bro, I be on it, bro. Bro, y'all think I'm bullshitting, bro. Bro, how do I show this? I wish I could show this. Rubber duckies, question mark. I'm telling y'all the rubber duckies. Yo, Future, we need the rubber duckies quick. I'm telling you, yo, what the rubber duckies got to do with this? Man, I would pull the Jimmy White off and say, somebody, boy, be listening to me, boy. But I'm telling y'all, bro, they got the rubber duckies everywhere right now. I just seen 4 people with the rubber duckies and they motherfucking shit. Charleston White on Kevin Gates speaking on. I don't care nothing about that. Bruh. That shit is crazy. Attorneys say the feds are having trouble. Diddy has a Diddy will hold on. Who's this person? Okay, let me listen to this because I be playing the ops all the time. I gotta listen to somebody who talking in Puff's favor. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, let me play this. Shit, how long we been here? Oh shit, I did it wrong. Joe Mike, can you hear me? All right, hopefully y'all still can hear me. Hold on. Dang, the rubber duckies, boy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Hold on. Let me no, this is on YouTube. On YouTube. See, YouTube, I get YouTube that. No, this is on YouTube. But I can't show y'all, but boy, they putting up the rubber duckies. It's the rubber ducky trial. Told y'all what's going on now. I be paying attention to the craziest shit that you can troll with. Let me see what this guy, because this guy's saying, attorneys say the feds are having trouble. Diddy has $1 million defense. They saying that Puff could walk. No.
Diddy's legal team is on it. I told you, I never saw the government really having a trouble with the case, not at the federal level. They're having trouble with this case. See, you got Mark Garagos's daughter on the.
See, that's what's key, right? Like, pay attention. I'm gonna start this over. This is the part where Thinker, if Thinker's still in here, y'all. Hold on, let me look at the goddamn chat. Where's Thinker? Because Thinker is like Thinker. You've been a part of the court system, right? I'm telling you, like when I watched the OJ case, when I watched the George Floyd shit, when I watched the Zimmerman shit, when I watched the OJ, then what was the Rodney King shit? We in different times. I'm telling y'all, like when a fucking the government or the prosecution is like when they lethal, it's like you make the government would make the defense look stupid. The defense is actually doing that job. They're making the prosecution and the government look like, wait a minute, we up here for some rubber duckies? So we'll probably look at it like what we're calling or considering a joke today. I'm telling you, the jury is laughing at the same shit. What we think is funny, even though we're not in the jury box, I'm telling y'all, that jury probably like, what the fuck is we got going? We up here about chains, whips, baby oil, purple lube, and like these people, they're insulted. These people came there because they thought they was finna hear that shit. They was better off getting Jimmy White and putting Jimmy White on the stand. Them folks want to hear about bodies and Tupac and Big and Puff did this and Puff tried to unalive this person. He ran this real organization. He spent millions of dollars to do this, and he worked with the president of the United States to do this to a. They want to hear that shit. He had a meeting about how he can orchestrate to do this with children, and he worked with Epstein to put kids on Epstein. They wanted to hear that. These folks got here, and these grown ass folks in the jury box, and we hearing about lube, baby oil, rubber duckies. Cassie likes to be punished from the back. And how she done slept with 15 different men, how she done cheated on Puff multiple times. And she loves the freak off. She can't wait till they playing like they didn't. Listen what this dude's saying.
Diddy's legal team is on it. I told you, I never saw the government really having a trouble with the case, not at the federal level. They're having trouble with this case. You got Mark Garagos's daughter on the legal team, right? You got one of the top lawyers, I forget his name, right? That's the one in chief. I think the government has 6 lawyers at their table. It's so many. Diddy has so many lawyers, they can't all fit at the table. And they are top notch. They are hitting every single point. We spent an hour today before they even got started just going through. They were arguing about the fact that basically the government is mad because the government is like, we should be able to see what the defense is going to cross-examine them on, what exhibits they're going to use to cross-examine Cassie on, pretty much.
Right.
And the defense team was like, no, they'll have to burn the fruit. So that was a big argument over that.
I just saw another video of an attorney that was talking about the prediction that Diddy actually might walk when it comes to this particular case. Now, a lot of this, since I'm not an attorney, I'm realizing that when you hear attorneys talk about this, because I've been looking at different people speak on things from a different perspective, the main issue they're having with actually successfully charging Diddy is they want to accuse him of trafficking. And this typically involves some type of like a huge operation or system. And the argument is that he was just one man. Now, the rebuttal to that is, hey, he was able to use his businesses and his influence as a means to help his own goals and operations of the freak-offs and the many women who participated in that. Let's read a few comments here in response to this guy's video, see what the people have to say. The top comment here says they may not be a better lawyer than Brian Steele. Brian Steele is a really interesting character, and I've come to know this over time through this case. You know, he was the lead defense attorney for Young Thug during the YSL gang and racketeering case. But something I didn't know about him is that he's this really straight cut laced dude, like doesn't curse at all, doesn't use any profanity whatsoever. And I'm assuming that probably works well. You know, as a defense attorney, you don't want anybody or a juror to think that you are someone who is more inclined to probably represent or support someone who may be a criminal. Hence his really polished brand as an attorney. Somebody else here says if his team was really good, Diddy would be out on bail. Someone else here says defending Diddy is wild. Somebody else here added Cassie is not the entire case. Just wait. I think Diddy's is a sick man. That's just me personally. But I do think it's interesting that people don't accept that other people can have difference of opinions. And I see people's difference of opinions. People are like, hey, I think he's innocent. Some people are like, I think he's guilty. I do think that they look at attorneys differently, when the truth is, in every case, there's always been people who have stood on different sides of whether they believe the person is guilty or not. Here's another person that added, the only and true judge is God. Another person who says,
yo, you know, all y'all creators, y'all should learn something from this dude right here. This dude is monotone like a motherfucker. He's boring. I damn near want to go to sleep. And I tried. I can't do it. I can't do it. This dude's boring. Jimmy White is out of his motherfucking mind, but at least Jimmy White will keep you up to get pissed off. That guy's boring. I can't listen to that shit. Wonder what happened to him as a child. Happened to who as a child? Lisa? Lisa, who you talking about? You talking about Puff? Damn, sorry about that. I had to scratching my damn ear in the headphone. But the situation that happened with Puff, oh, I thought you was talking about Puff. Jim White, you stay there?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah. I was looking for stuff. I was looking up shit.
Let me see some. But the shit, yeah, oh yeah, well, Puff, it's a whole damn Lisa, it's a whole damn I'll give you the baseline of it, but it's a whole thing on damn, what was this shit, Jimmy White? We was watching. Remember when the dude that was an original bad boy, they went out in the woods, he stay in the woods now. But it's a whole like basically like a documentary on the things Puff went through. A kid he grew up with that worked on Big's first album, that started Bad Boy as a producer with Puff. He stated, like, you know, and which is public knowledge at this point. Jim White, is you all right over there, nigga? This man sound like he on drugs, nigga. Like, I muted you, but I don't know what you got going on. But anyway, Lisa, it's documented information, or you know, public information at this point, that Puff mom used to throw parties and did a lot of wild shit in front of Puff when he was a kid. So the same shit he's on, which y'all considering, I ain't gonna say the freak offs, but I'll just say the Diddy parties. That's what his mom was about. Yeah. So that's why they saying he's doing nothing no different than what he saw as a kid growing up, because that's the shit his mom used to do. Throw them kind of parties, and he was a little kid, and that's the shit they were seeing at the home. And so now he's just repeating, you know, the lifestyle that his mother was living in front of him as a kid.
That's not true, man. That man repeating what he saw what the rich white folks did, fucking trumping all them Epstein and
No, Jim White, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh,
man,
stop right there.
Come on, bro. Puff wasn't that freaking, man, in the beginning, man. Come on, man.
No, but
that man wasn't acting like that, man. Them folks, them rich white folks turned him out.
Hold on,
started
Jim
making
White.
him hash the egg and catch the egg. They called it Pizzagate. Boy, you better look up the Pizzagate.
I don't care nothing about that, Jimmy White. What I'm saying is
you
this,
don't care about it. Okay, cool. I might well be quiet because that means you ain't trying to stay fake. No, the Pizzagate made him do.
No, I get what you're saying about the industry. I get what you're saying. The industry turned people out.
Not the industry. Puff, man. Diddy got turned out, bro. Who does that?
Okay, I heard that. Boy, I see why. You, Ladybird, and T-Banks.
Matter
of fact, Ladybird, you want the link? T-Banks, you want the link? No, because I'd rather you, Ladybird, and T-Banks, y'all sit in the room, then I go on mute. Because let y'all hash y'all shit out.
I mean, I've been letting you talk, but I'm just listening. Come on, man.
No, I heard that, Jimmy White.
It was what happened to you as a kid. No, that man wasn't like that in 99, 2000, 96. That man wasn't nothing like that around.
Thank you, Lisa. That's all I'm trying to tell my brother.
No, it wasn't, man. I mean, no, you want an echo chamber. Of course you're going to know that man that got
This is not an echo chamber.
The Hollywood party turned him out, bro.
That has nothing.
All the way up there.
So before the Hollywood parties,
think about it, he had men in there giving them drink to give him down, bro.
And see, this is why I don't like this fake woke shit. I understand the position. You're talking about the industry. Jimmy White,
we talking about
okay. Jimmy White,
Diddy.
You want an echo chamber. I'm okay with that. You're talking about Jimmy White. You're talking about the music business and what the music business did to him. Okay, cool. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so what I'm telling you is this, right? Jimmy White, you're talking about how the music industry can turn you out. Cool. But what I understand when it comes to psychology, if his mother, it is documented, his mother was doing the same freak off parties. The guy says in the documentary, Puff walked into the room and seen his mother getting it going with women and running a threesome. As a kid. I think he said 5th or 6th grade. Don't quote me on that, but it's somewhere at a young age. You know how old you are in the 5th or 6th grade? And you watching your mama do kind of parties, and they waking up late. He walking around the house as a 5th or 6th grader, and you seeing your mother butt naked and all these different men and all this as a kid. That's what's wrong with a lot of you kids today, or you people today, because you got a lot of kids that's probably 30, 35, 40. Y'all was traumatized as a kid, and you don't know why you act the way you act today. It was based off that trauma as a kid. That's why that documentary, I cannot think of the name of it. But the name of that shit, if you watch this documentary, right? Like this guy that grew up with Puff, he was a part of Bad Boy from Uptown. He got all the Biggie plaques. He got a fucking a music room hidden inside of his house. And in this music room, he got all the big
groomed, Krista. Yes, he was groomed. Yes,
no, Krista, that's not my point. This is where it's not an echo chamber. Jimmy White is talking about he was groomed from this aspect. If a little boy watches his mother do that kind of shit, Jimmy White's talking about the music business and what Andre Herrera.
He was grown,
Jimmy White is talking about his experience. Nigga, I'm showcasing the difference between what you're talking about. You right in what you're talking about, but I'm showing you something deeper.
We both right. I know you're going to the childhood.
So I just said. So hold on. Whoa. So when we talk about grooming, right? People say Clive Davis groomed him, right? They say Andre Herrera groomed him because he wasn't that kind of person. But the person that in this documentary, what I'm trying to get my brother to see, it probably was Clive Davis and Andre Herrera who brought it out of him. It was already there. The reason why I was already there, a little boy.
Stop.
Ain't no boy stop my ass, Jimmy White. Use common sense, which I know you ain't got it.
He did. Common sense. He
oh
did
my God, where's Lady Bird? Lady Bird and T Banks. I'm calling you to the stage.
Saying, but let me
no, because Jimmy White, I'm not finna argue with ignorant.
He got that ain't ignorant.
I'm not about to argue with ignorance.
Diddy could have said no. He didn't want to say no because he wanted to be this billionaire.
No, that has nothing to Jimmy White. That has nothing to do with it.
Okay, man. It got everything to do with it. When you want that money and fame and fortune. No, I'm just going on one thing with that dude, the one that sounded like he's slow. That you were just playing.
Thinker, that's what I'm trying to tell him, but he's not getting it.
Diddy is a sick person. I'm not thinking about that. I'm saying I'm making a point. Diddy, the dude, everybody want to say like he's sick, he twisted, he this fucked up person. No, he was grown. They paid him. He wanted to do all that shit, but to become that billionaire, he sold his soul and did all that crazy ass Pizzagate shit. Now he in the predicament he in. But comments and opinions gonna be what they gonna be.
Once again, my brother's talking about Pizzagate.
Every time I'm being subliminal, but faction, because you know what it is. That's my whole point. People got to start saying people, because this part, Hugh Hefner, you know what Hugh Hefner doing? Way worse than Diddy, but Hugh Hefner never go to jail. So saying that he's a freak and he's crazy, I mean, Hugh Hefner was 80-something, 90-something years old, still in there with them Playboy girls. Come on, man. You know what was going on in the Playboy mansion? Way more shit than the Diddy.
What the fuck does that got to do with what we're talking about?
Who's sicker, Diddy or Hugh Hefner?
I don't give a fuck about that argument. We're talking about the Diddy trial. Like all that confirmation bias shit doesn't work with me. I'm sticking to the point. The point of what I'm talking about is you can say Andre Herrera groomed him. You can say Clive Davis groomed him. But his actually groomer was his mother. If he really watched this as a little kid and saying, yo, mama, what Thinker put in the chat, and she was a real pimp. Don't forget why his dad got unalived. He was a real gangster from Harlem. So if you saw that as a kid, he's doing nothing but reacting or re-out-acting what he's seen as a fucking kid. The P-Valley shit, he saw the P-Valley shit as a baby, or I should say a child. If you come home, like, this was stated into no, Jimmy White, stop, like, bruh, stop sitting in a room with me trying to outsmart me. What I'm talking about has nothing to do with your point. I already agree with you. People view Clive Davis, Andre Herrera. That's me giving you those two names. Jimmy White, already agree with you. But that's how stupid niggas view him. I'm talking about something deeper. To me, Clive Davis, Andre Herrera didn't do nothing but bring out what was already there. I'm with what Lisa put in the chat. His mother groomed him. Nigga, okay, let me ask you a question. Jim White, have you seen this video? This video was posted yesterday. You seen a video of he a grown-ass man and him and his mama kissing he kissed his mama in the lips like you kiss your broad. Would you ever go kiss your mama in the mouth? No. I'd knock you out if you go kiss my mama in the mouth like that, boy. That tells you right there something's off. Nigga, there's a video they just released and said, damn, y'all do know all this shit he got going on? He kissed his mama in the mouth. Nigga, there's a video he kissed his fucking Janice in the mouth. I had never seen that. In that video alone, you know something wrong. Would you do that, Jimmy White? Would you go kiss mama right now in the mouth? Yes or no? You wouldn't. So, Jimmy White, I'm not disagreeing with you, but what I'm saying is, based off this shit that's going on, like, bro, that's a deeper issue what's going on. Y'all niggas be want to derail and do all that weird ass cross the street activity. I don't care nothing about that, bro. Like, I just want to stick to the case, stick to the facts, stick to the shit that's coming out the courtroom. All that other shit, I don't care about. Chris, I think that was so that was break for the day, right? I think so. Where we at right now? I think that was. Matter of fact, I think that is. Boom. There's that. Boom. Diddy's childhood friend Tim Patterson claimed in a documentary that Jessica hosted wild parties. That's a fact. Krista, at they home. That's a fact. In the documentary, I watched it. The whole thing. This dude living in the woods now. He's off the grid. He's living off the grid because he said once his life was threatened by all that shit that went on with Bad Boy and all that shit, he said fuck music. He said fuck everything. He started living off the grid because he was in fear of his life based off shit that he was around. He left it alone. Yeah, Chris, that shit was real. Exactly, Lisa. That's all I'm saying. This was way before Arista. That Uptown shit and Jimmy White, them, they want to start his career at this Bad Boy Arista shit. I'm like, nah, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about something completely different. But I guess they broke for the day. Listen, you guys, shout out to everybody who showed up today. It was I just wanted to end with the fucking I guess I don't even know what they call it. But let's be clear. So tomorrow, that's why I need to get my rest. Kid Cudi will hit the stand. We did see that today at the last portion. So Kid Cudi tomorrow, I guess they finna talk about Puff trying to blow the boy car up. That's gonna be very interesting. I know a lot of people gonna be tuned in tomorrow with this trial. So you guys definitely make sure you guys tune in first thing in the morning. I'm gonna try to get up about 6, probably 7 a.m. And yes, we're gonna cover this shit tomorrow because I can't wait to see what Kid Cudi gonna say. Because at this point, and I'm gonna say this shit and I'm gonna keep it real. For Kid Cudi to hit that stand, Kid Cudi, you was a snitch, you was a rat, you always gonna be known as a rat. The rules of the streets, it don't change. That's how you know the streets is done. Streets is over. So Kid Cudi, as soon as he hit that stand, you are a rat for the rest of your life. You, your whole family, all of y'all are rats. Because you finna get up there and testify against another man. You was a rat. You's a rat. That is not street. There is no more street rules. None of this shit. So all them talking all that shit they talking, ain't no more street rules. That's some rat shit. That's some rat shit. To get on that stand and point the finger and say another man did this, XYZ. That's a rat. At least I give Puff this. Puff ain't told on nobody. He still ain't got up there and pointed the finger at nobody. He ain't dropped no names on nobody. He ain't did none of that. So tomorrow, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow we're going to find out what Kid Cudi finna get up there and be the biggest rat and snitch of his career about for getting up there telling on another man. To my how Puff Daddy was jealous and trying to sleep with Cassie behind his back and try to take his girl and try to blow up his car. Love you guys. Appreciate y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. First thing on Twitch. Definitely, if you ain't followed me on Twitch, follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Freddy Roosevelt. I'll see you guys over there first thing in the morning when this trial gets started. Hello. We out of here.